seaweed caught in the swell of the waves. A voice calls out as rain drums the rooftop. "Can you hear me, love?" A hand slaps against the wet glass. I feel the pull of fingers as they grapple against my skin, my bare arms slippery, my hair stuck to my face in matted red clumps. I turn my head towards the figure at my side. A yellow jacket and a black hat hiding the man's face. He shouts something into the night. Are there more people here? Water runs from his shoulders, the spray cold, sharp as it hits me. I hear the crunch of broken glass beneath me as I move. "Just hang in there, try not to move too much." I think he opens the door. I can feel the heat of his body close to mine. "Can you tell me your name?" Can I? Somebody slips a collar around my neck. It's colder now, quieter. I can't feel my hands. My eyes are getting tired. Then I hear somebody yell and they drag me from the car, their movements desperate and rushed. Their voices carry on the wind. "We're losing her!" they shout. Eyes open, wide. It is not a subtle waking, no gentle lull between dream and reality. It's quick. The pull of a plaster, the sharp slice of a knife. I'm out of breath and sweaty. Memories of the dream recede as I glance around the room, a conscious effort to remind myself of where I am, that I'm safe, that I'm alive. I turn over, pulling my face from the pillow, and sit up in bed. The only sound, a gentle rain pattering against the window. I rub my eyes, listen as a door opens then closes. Footsteps on the stairs. The hush of voices as they chatter in the kitchen. A family. They tell me my name is Chloe. When I woke in the hospital, my voice scratchy and coarse, my throat almost too sore to speak. I didn't know who I was. I couldn't remember anything about my life. Who I was, what I did, how I lived. I asked one of the nurses, a plump woman called Helen, whose small framed glasses balanced on the tip of her nose. She placed a chubby hand on her hip. "Don't you remember me?" she asked me. I shook my head. It throbbed, felt swollen. I tried to think back, and I thought that maybe I had a vague memory of an accident, the same memory that I now dream of each night. But I wasn't certain. I looked out of the window, knew there was something familiar about the rain, the distant sound of waves crashing against the shore. But what? "Your name is Chloe. You had an accident. You were in a coma for over a month," she said. "But you're doing well, so try not to worry." Helen went back to the business of making notes, recording various measurements, pulse rate, blood pressure, my temperature from the inside of my ear. I looked at the card balanced on the bedside table. "Get well soon, Chloe," it read. "All our love, Mum, Dad and Jess." My family, apparently. I couldn't remember them either. Now I push the heavy embroidered blankets away and pick up a glass of water from the bedside table. My mouth is so dry, and has been ever since I arrived here. It's the dust, the whole place full of it. My family's home is old and vast, some parts of it untouched for decades. I reach for the lamp, little dangly tassels hanging from the shade. I turn it on, but it does little to brighten the room, the corners remaining dark, cast in permanent shadow. I gaze about to remind myself of where I am. This place is home now, yet even after several weeks it feels unfamiliar. The walls are lined with a textured wallpaper, a heavy rose print pattern in a sickly salmon pink. The corners are peeling away in two separate places. The ceiling is white, but appears grey and dirty on account of the heavy fog outside. It hasn't lifted in days. The surround of the ceiling light is flaking too, everything falling apart.